Hi everyone, it's Amanda Rieger Green. Today is February 6th, and I'm coming to you with the weekly Universal Oracle and energies that you may be experiencing this week. I wasn't able to get to a video last week. So this week there's a lot going on. Jupiter just turned retrograde, and all of the planets have been moving direct for the month of January, and now we've got Jupiter retrograding. And when Jupiter retrogrades, Jupiter is the planet of fundamental change and expansion and luck. And when it's retrograde, it's kind of a rewiring of who we are and where our soul is on our journey. And Jupiter is retrograde in Libra, so a lot of the lesson is that is rewiring how we connect, looking at relationships and reassessing, reevaluating our connections with each other, and especially the people that we are close to. So our personal relationships, our family relationships, maybe our professional relationships, our friendships, looking at the dynamics and really seeing the patterns that stand out and what opportunities you have to maybe invoke some change. So just keep that in mind. We've also got a lunar eclipse and full moon in Leo that is on Friday, and it's very fiery, very dynamic, and also offers a lot of opportunity for creative insight to come through. So different solutions to older challenges. So even think about that in relationships and maybe how you approach people and ways that you can approach them differently that might provide or offer solutions for everyone's highest good. So let's look at what I drew. Nice. So the first card I drew is the movement card. And this card is great because last week, I don't know about you, but it was a busy week, but yet there was some stagnation to it. Like, things have been moving and shaken this year, and finally things have gotten off the ground, but it was just a little bit stagnant. And so the movement card is all about starting to really hit our stride. And if you look again at this card, there's this ostrich, and the ostrich is coming out of this mud or this quicksand. The card that comes before it is this elephant that is stuck in the mud. And so the ostrich is starting to move, but it's moving very deliberately. And ostriches, if you think about it from a symbolic perspective, ostriches can run quite fast. So when an ostrich is moving deliberately and slowly and with intention, there's more of a direction and there's more vision. So this week you may feel like you're starting to move from a place of intuition and you're able to take what comes at you. That's the other thing that's coming through, is that whatever challenges, whatever obstacles may come your way, or whatever interactions you have, you will intuitively know how to handle those situations. So keep that in mind. It's a pretty fortuitous card. So is this one. The second card is the flying card, and it's a very mystical, magical card. Of course, it's like a unicorn with wings flying through the air. So it's very much a whimsical card. But flying is about seeing things from a higher perspective. So when we move more deliberately and we stay in the present moment and just take every challenge, every obstacle, every opportunity, everything that comes at us with with the perspective of opportunity, we start to see things from this higher perspective, and we start to recognize the divine orchestration of things, and that things are not happening to us, they are happening for us. So there's an element of divine guidance here that is coming through, and it's trusting that you have that innate wisdom and that innate guidance within yourself. It's trusting that you have the answers, especially when you move from your place of authenticity. Oh my gosh, these cards are pretty awesome. The next card is the Magic Stream, and the Magic Stream card signifies that everything happening around us, everything happening internally and externally, is all connected as if it divinely flows from a magic stream. It's divinely orchestrated. That again, everything is happening for us, not to us. And there's this element of surrender to win, which sounds very paradoxical. But when we let go, you've heard let go and let God, when we surrender, when we recognize that powerlessness is not disempowerment, it's empowerment. All of those paradoxical sayings, let go and let God, live and let live, that's the energy that's coming through this week. So at the end of the week, with the full moon and the lunar eclipse in Leo, all of this fiery energy, full moons are about bringing things to conscious awareness, and they're about completions. But with the eclipse cycle starting, we're getting these downloads and upgrades of new information, a cleansing of our cells, of our DNA, of our physical bodies, our mental bodies, our emotional bodies, and essentially connecting us and aligning us with our spiritual selves. When we are able to move in that space and recognize all of the moving parts and not have to really know the outcomes or have expectations, but be more in the state of expectancy that I like to talk about, things happen for us and we are able to go with the flow, hop in the boat and float rather than getting in the boat and paddling upstream. So whatever comes at you this week, just recognize that if there's divine opportunities and everything is orchestrated from a higher perspective, especially when you allow it. Take care. Namaste.